We're going to revise one more time, okay? Inflectional endings Y to I. In the beginning, let's revise all the spelling rules for adding ed and ing. The first rule, if the word ends with two consonants, what will we do? Add ed or ing to the word without changing anything. Stop, Huerta, stop to the word. Huerta, stop it, please. Let's finish. Like what? Like, for example, pat. No, not pat. Here we have a vowel before the consonant. Like jump. Jumped. And jumping. The second rule, if the word ends with a vowel plus consonant, what will we do? We will double the last consonant. Like what? Like hug. Hug will be hugged. Hugging. Okay. The third rule, if the word ends with a consonant followed by Y, consonant, then Y. We will change the Y to I. Then add, change the Y to I. Then add ed. But for ing, we will not change it all the time. You should know, because the Y and ing, they love each other and we will not separate them. Never. Okay? Like cry will be cried. If we want to add ed, we will change the Y to I. But if we want to add ing, we will not change anything. You should know this rule. Okay? Y plus ing love each other. We will not separate them. Never. Okay? So here we have cry will be crying. Okay. Cried, cried. The first rule, if the word ends with a vowel followed by Y, we will not change anything. So play, for example, play, here we have a vowel followed by Y, will be played and playing. And what about adding ed or ing or s to the word if it ends with a final e? If the word ends with final e or silent e, like race or dance, for example, so race will be, we will drop the final e. We'll drop it or we will cross it out. Then we will add ing, so raced, racing. Even if we want to add es, If we want to add S, we're going to add S only. Like this will be races without dropping the final E. Do you understand the grade 3? I will unmute your mic to tell me. Do you understand?
Yes,
Put them all before
yes.
it.
Your teacher
Yep,
understand.
Okay, thank you. Mute your
Miss,
mic.
can you not close the mics?
No teacher.
Yes,
I mute all the mics. Okay. So look at here. Change the Y to I if there is a consonant before the Y, like cry, cried. Don't change the Y if there is a vowel before the Y, like play, played. Okay? But you should know that and don't forget that this is an exception. When we have ing after the y, we will not separate them. They will stay together all the time because they love each other. If we have a vowel followed by the letter y or a consonant followed by the letter y, we will not change anything. Okay? Let's take some examples here. Look at here. Tries, tried, trying, tries. Here the base word is try, okay? If we want to add s, we will change the y to I, then add s. If we want to add ed, we're going to change the y to I, then add ed. But for the y, we will not change it all the time, okay? Look at here. Dry. Here the base word is dry. If we want to change the y, if we want to add s or ed, we will change the y to I. So dry will be dries and dried. For drying, we will not change anything. Here the base word is hurry. If we want to add s, we will change the y to I, then add es. Then add es. If we want to add ed, change the y to I and add ed. If we want to add ing, we will not change anything. The same for the word study. Do you know why? Because we have a vowel before the a consonant before the letter y. Look at here. The R is consonant. The R is consonant. The R is consonant. The D is consonant. But it will be different for the word play. Look at the word study. If we want to add s or ed, we're going to change the y to I, then add es. Change the y to I, then add ed. Change the y to I, then add ing, studying. Okay? Oh, sorry. For the ing, we will not change it. Concentrate. When we have I plus ing, will not change anything because they love each other. They will stay together all the time. We cannot change the Y to I. Okay, what about the word play? Here the base word is play. But here we have a vowel before the consonant. We have a vowel before the Y. If we have a vowel before the Y, if we have a vowel before the Y, okay, just a second. I need to turn off the WhatsApp. If we have a vowel before the Y, we will add s or ed or ing without changing anything. Okay, look at here. ays, ayed. We didn't change the word play. It stayed play. Then we added sed or ing. Do you understand grade 3? Okay, so now get your turn practice book. I want you to solve it by yourselves. Your turn practice book. Your turn practice book. Open page number 238. 238. Page 238. Solve it by yourself. Let's write the date. Then I want you to solve it by yourselves and show me your answers. Today is 8th of March, that means 8/3/2021. I want you to concentrate if we have a vowel or a consonant before the Y. Here we have consonant, then Y. But we need to add ing. What about the Y and ing? Don't forget Y and ing, they love each other. Y plus ing equal what? Love. So we will not split them all the time. Here we have consonants in Y, but we want to add ed. Here we have consonant in Y and we want to add S. Here we have a vowel before the Y, but we want to add ing. Y plus ing, they love each other. Study, here we have consonant, then Y, and we want to add ed. So, take your time, think and solve. Okay, show me. Raise your books quickly because I'm going to solve it. Let me see, Laura. Excellent, Laura. Wonderful, Laura. Put it down. Excellent, Laura. حصة. Excellent, حصة. Wonderful. Here. Why did you put double I, Rafif? He is playing good, but the last word I can see it's trying good. But here you put double Y for a word. Which word? Dry? You put double Y wrong, Rafif. Dry is wrong. What about you, Snayan? Show me again. Put it in front of the cam. Trying. No, why did you change the Y to I for the word trying? I told you. The Y and I, they love each other. We will not change it. Trying. Excellent, Lujane. Excellent. IED. Excellent. Let me see, Maya. Maya, hurry is wrong. You should change the Y to I. Excellent, Lujane. What about the word hurry? Hurry, Lujane. Hurry, you should change the Y to I, Lujane. You had a mistake. Nayan, trying good, but I can't see the rich. I can't see the other. Or the rest playing. Hers. Excellent, Nayan. Excellent playing. Wonderful, Nayan. Hers. Let me see. Okay, you are. Wait, Lujan, for the next part. Wait. Abdulaziz, what is your book? Okay, good, Muhammad. I can't see the answers. We're going to...
Teacher.
Yes?
No, what I write?
Okay, we're going to solve
What I
together.
write?
Wait. We're going to solve together. Khalid, your camp. Okay. Now listen. I want you to check your answers with me. If it's correct, put tick. If it's wrong, correct it. Okay? Try plus ing. If we want to add ing after the I, we will not change anything. Try plus ing. Okay? Dry plus ed. Here we have a consonant, then Y, so we will change the Y to I. Then add ed. Dry will be dried. Hurry. We should change the Y to I, then add es. Not only s, es. Okay? I, then es. Hurries. It will be like that. What about playing? We said we will not change anything if we want to add ing after the letter Y. So playing. study and studied. Here we will change the Y to I because we have a consonant before the Y. So studying, studied, I-E-D. Have you finished? Okay, now let's revise the meaning of prefixes and suffixes. Prefixes, they are word parts. They come before the word or in the beginning of the word and they change the meaning of the word. What about the suffixes? The suffixes are word part or a group of letters. They come at the end of the word or after the word and they change the meaning. Now they said match a word in the box to each meaning below. Write the word on the line. Not all words will be used. Here we have without color, liveliness, respectful, delightful, respectless, colorless, happiness, colorful, or soundless. Without color, colorful or colorless? Yes, Lujane.
Colorless.
Colorless, excellent. So let's write colorless. Wahiba, it's your turn. Unmute your mic. Color.
Yes, miss.
Yes, Wahiba. State of being happy. State of being happy.
State of being happy.
Liveliness, respectful, delightful, respectless, colorless, happiness, happiness, colorful, or soundless.
Soundless.
Being happy.
Colorless.
Okay, colorless, happiness, or colorful?
Colorful.
I will kill you. Really, I will kill you.
Wait.